Survivors of family and sexual violence in the country can now expect to receive good support from organisations that work together to address family and sexual violence. This will be made possible through today's launch of guidelines for family and sexual violence service providers in Papua New Guinea. The guidelines are expected to develop stronger links between the various organisations and to increase effective delivery of these services to those seeking safety, protection, rehabilitation and justice. Dr. Sawan reports.
Survivors of family and sexual violence and gender-based violence have multiple and complex needs. These include medical care, safe accommodation, psychosocial counseling, police protection and legal assistance. Hence, an effective response to their needs require a comprehensive set of services. But for one organization to provide all the services survivors need would be impossible, hence it requires a multi-sectoral response. The guidelines to support a referral pathway of services are an avenue where service providers can use to effectively serve the survivors. It took 4 to 5 years to have this document ready for use. And today, the Acting Deputy Secretary, Policy and Legal Branch of the Department of Justice and Attorney General, Roslyn Guaibo, was on hand to officially launch the guidelines for family and sexual violence service providers in Papua New Guinea. A good number of stakeholders, including government agencies, law and justice representatives, non-government and faith-based organizations, turned out to witness the launch today in Port Moresby. Ms. Guaibo delivered a speech prepared by Dr. Lawrence Kalinoy, Justice Secretary, where he emphasized family and sexual violence is a huge problem that destroys lives. It stops people from living their lives to the fullest and in turn stops the country from moving forward as well.
We all, each single one of us, have to do whatever we can to stop this cycle of violence repeating itself. This also means the government and non-government organizations working together and playing their parts.
Susan Ferguson, Councillor Gender of the Australian High Commission, commended the stakeholders for developing this document and adds the guidelines are vital as it will bring victims and service providers together. Ferguson told the launch that the Australian government is committed to working with PNG to end violence. Dr. Sawan, NBC National News, Port Moresby.